Oh, welcome back then. So this is the second lesson now on the volume of a prism. We've done triangular prisms. In this lesson, we're going to look at cylinders. Now, a cylinder, we should know, is a prism, but the cross section, the flat face of the shape is a circle. So with these polos, the flat bit there is a circle, and this can of Pringles is also a cylinder because if you look at the top, you would see a circle. All right. These are called cylinders instead, though. Remember the formula for a prism? We did it last lesson. It's the area of the cross section times the length. And we should know from previous years, remember, to get a circle's area, we do pi times radius squared. That's all we need today to smash this work. Let's do it then. Example 1. Pause it, write it down, draw the picture, come back when you're ready. So find the volume of this cylinder. We'll take pi today, okay, to be 3.14 in case we haven't got scientific calculators on us. All right, so remember, here's the cross section. And that is definitely a circle. So to get the cross section area, we have to do pi times radius squared. Now the radius of this, remember the radius is halfway across the circle. So we're lucky here, okay? That is 2. So I've got to do pi times 2 squared. So 3.14. Remember 2 squared. Do the squaring first. 2 squared is 4. So 3.14 times 4. I know this from memory. Is 12.56. It's an area, so cm squares. But now the volume is the cross-sectional area times the length. The length here is obviously 10, you can see, it's 10 long, 10 high. It's going to be 125.6. Remember, it's a volume, so it's going to be in cubic units, in this case, cm cubes. Job done. All right, example 2 then. Again, pause it, write it down, come back when you're ready. So again, I've got to find the volume. So again, here's the cross section. Again, it is a circle. So the cross section is pi times radius squared. Now this time, be careful. Remember, the radius is halfway across. This 20 is all the way across. Halfway across would be half of 20, which is 10. So pi times 10 squared. But 10 squared is 100. This will be 314 meter squares. Then for the volume, you just do the cross section times the length, which is 50 in this case. So 314 times 50 is 15,700. And this time around, it'll be meters cubed because I was given meters in my question. Job done. Right. So the main task. There's actually a lot to do here. Okay. Question 1, there's 4 parts. Find the volume and be careful. And then question 2, 3, and 4, you've got to draw your own cylinders and then answer the questions. So pause the video, have a look at the main task, come back when you're ready. Okay, welcome back. I put the answers to all the questions on here. Obviously, I haven't drawn the cylinders for questions 2, 3, and 4 because, it'll take up a bit too much space. You draw the cylinders and then work out the volumes. So make sure you pause the video, mark those, and then come back to me for the checking question, all right? Okay, welcome back to the checking question. It says, work out the approximate volume of a can of Pringles trademark. All right, so I like a picture here. So remember, we know it's a cylinder, don't we? We know it's a cylinder. And hopefully people realize that to find the volume, I have to know the length. And I have to know the circle's radius. Now, I have measured a can of Pringles and found out that pretty much is 30 centimeters high with a radius of 4 centimeters. Okay, so and remember, here's the cross section, which is a circle. So cross section is pi times radius squared, is a circle. So pi times 4 squared, 3.14, and 4 squared is 4 times 4, which is 16. So 3.14 times 16 gives me 50.24 cm squares in this case. And to find the volume, you do in the cross section times the length. See what we get. 1,507.2 centimeters cubed. All right. Now, actually, I forgot to mention as well. Sorry, make sure you look at that and make sure it's more marked. Okay. I forgot to mention that on the main task, if your answers were slightly different to mine, I think I used the actual value for pi as well. So if you use 3.14 for pi, your answers will be very close to this, but not exactly the same. So as long as you get roughly the same answers as I got for the main task, then you can mark your work correct. Okay, I should have mentioned that. Sorry, I used the full version of pi because I got a scientific calculator. But if you haven't and you use 3.14, then as long as you've got roughly these answers here, you'll be good to go. All right. So yeah, sorry about that. Thanks for listening and watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon.